Beep, what are you doing? Cookies? Beep, help! I had an accident. My hand's stuck. Static review for the PlayStation VR. Let's begin! First up, let's take a look at the main part of any game, the gameplay. The main objective of this game is to solve puzzles that are connected to a box which is connected to your hands. You're thrown into this scenario with no tutorial whatsoever, and you have to rely on your own instinct to pass each test. The way you do this is by testing each button on your controller to see what effect it has upon the box. To get a better view of your actions, you can manipulate the position of the box using the controller's motion sensor. Your main goal of each puzzle is to get the box to print a receipt. To do this, you have to complete every puzzle found around the box. This truly is a unique game, and I can't think of anything else like it. If I had to relate it to another game, it'd be Professor Layton, simply because of how diverse each puzzle is. Some puzzles have you looking at your surroundings. There's a time limit one where you have to press the correct combination in time, and one with a screen on your box where you view your room you're in from a different angle. I don't want to go too deep into what puzzles you will encounter, because that's part of the fun, having to learn what to do for yourself. That being said, the later levels do become quite difficult, and when you're at a loss on what to do, it can become quite frustrating. If you do get stuck, you are able to change to another box, but only one. So if you get stuck on that one too, you may have to turn to a walkthrough, as there isn't a hint system in the game. Next, let's take a look at how immersed you are in this world. The graphics are decent, and the setting really gives off a Portal vibe to me. In some rooms, a sense of depth can be lacking on further away walls, but that's fine, as the box takes centre stage. The depth on it is amazing, and follows your controller movement perfectly. You can tell that the boxes have been modelled with care. You see leads stuck to the side of the box with tape, metal shines realistically in the light, and the animations of the moving components flow perfectly, such as when your receipt is printed, it sways in the reaction to your hand movement. It's not much, but I appreciate this attention to detail. The voice acting does its job. It's nothing special, but it's not bad either.
I'm going to leave you, well, as alone as one can be in a room with someone else.
Sometimes some music will play as you're solving these puzzles. It's normally ambient music, and it fits the setting really well. Now let's take a look at the setup and controls for the game. I was able to play this game just under 2 meters away from the camera. The head tracking was fine, and I was able to look behind me without a problem. It is best to play this game in a seated position, because the person you play as is sitting on a chair. You have to use the DualShock controller to play this game. The Move controllers are not supported. Now let's see how long it takes to complete this game, and what trophies come with it. It took me just over 4 hours to beat this game, but as this is a puzzle game, the time it takes to complete is going to vary from person to person. There are 9 main boxes in total, with a kind of bonus one near the end. A couple of levels took me close to an hour to figure out, as I was adamant on not using a walkthrough. There are 16 trophies in total to achieve. 15 are bronze, and 1 is gold. You'll earn most of them on your first playthrough. I was left with 4 more to collect after I had beaten the final puzzle. The final trophies I need to earn seem to be quite easy to obtain, so if you are a trophy hunter, your game time won't increase that much when going for 100% completion. And now it's time for the verdict. This game isn't for everyone, but if you're a fan of puzzle games, it's a must buy. The quality of this game is superb and is at a reasonable price. This game really shows off how VR can create new ways for us to play. I don't think I've played a game before where each level you have to learn a new set of controls, and learning them is done in a way which is fun. The developers set out to make a unique puzzle game and have done so flawlessly. That's why I'm giving it a score of 9 out of 10.
I'm sorry. Were you expecting a well done? Well done.
If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.